All right, guys, so I'm going to show you trailer hitch. I don't know if I ever explained this to you or not. So I finally got my trailer hitch. It was from B&W. It's a pretty solid piece. I like it. And it's made specifically for the square body truck with this bumper, which is pretty cool. So they make another one for the thinner bumper, which I originally was going to get, but I kind of like the way this one looks. You don't see many trucks like this with it on. Everybody seems to go with the thinner bumper, which it looks pretty cool, but I just want to keep this one here. So that trailer hitch, it drops it down enough to clear this bumper. We'll take a look up under it here. That's a bolt-on deal. We're on the receiver.
Yeah.
Now, actually, here's the part number if you want to see it for this bumper. It's it right there, HDR H25198.
Yeah.
Like I said, it bolts on 4 bolts. It's pretty easy. Something on this truck, I hit a rivet up here for something. I don't remember what it is, and I don't know if all the trucks are like that.
Let's see if I can show you guys under here a little better. So there, yeah, you can see the 3 bolts where it...
There was a rivet or something that had to go. I don't remember where it was. Maybe right here. I had to grind it off. That was kind of a pain. Somewhere over here or over there, but either way, aside from that, it just bolted in, and it wasn't that bad. This looks like a pretty stout piece. I mean, as you can see, I jacked the truck up with it, and it does just fine. Jacked the back of the truck up. And then I ended up getting this extended actual hitch itself to go into the receiver. I want to say it's a 9-inch. I want to say it's a 9-inch hitch to kind of get the ball up to where it needs to be, like regular trucks. And as you'll see later in this video, I actually towed my boat with it. It did pretty good. Like the level was good. The truck did okay since I have the airbags. I aired it up a little bit. It didn't really sag barely at all. And it was kind of nice. So, and as you can see here, I don't know if the camera will detail, but I had to notch this just a little bit. This little rib here in the middle of the hitch wouldn't clear this part. So I'd rather notch this thing than the bumper itself. So that's why you see that little C notch in there. But other than that, it works. It works great. I just leave it on here. I drive around like this because it kind of gives me an indicator of where the curbs are. As you can see, it scrapes a little bit, but you know, and if someone rear ends me, I'd rather them hit this than my truck, you know. They can tear this thing up, or maybe even the bumper, but before they get to the tailgate. So I just leave it like that, because I've told once it does okay. It has the bigger ball on the bottom and the 2-inch on top. I don't remember what size that is on the bottom. I'm probably never going to use that, but otherwise, I mean, it's a real solid piece. The the craftsmanship on this is pretty cool. It was a little pricey, I'm not going to lie. I think the hitch itself was like somewhere around $250, and this thing was about $200 too. So overall, it was like $350, $400 for everything. Little pricey, but like I said, the quality on this thing is really good. I'm happy with it. So I'm hoping that I can tow some more stuff here at some point once I get this thing really up and going and usable. I still got to do I got to do the trailer plug of some sort on here and with the brake control and all that. So that's next. That's going to be another video. I don't even know when I'm going to do that, but that's the hitch setup if you guys are wondering.
We'll show them a picture of the airbags real quick installed here. I don't know if you guys saw that video we did, but so you can see the shock there, the new shocks, and then the airbags. I'm gonna have to run around the front on the driver's side here and show you. Stand by one. Okay, so hopefully you can, yeah, there you go. So that's the airbag setup right there on the leaf spring, and then in between the frame there. And then the chucks, you know, where you air it up at. Christopher just stuck in the license plate there. Stand by and we'll get you guys some footage of the boat and kind of the setup we're doing there, and just kind of how all that worked out, just to show you guys basically how well this thing tows. It's not a ton of weight. Can't imagine it's any more than 500 pounds on the tongue. Maybe a 4,000 pound total setup, yeah. Boat, trailer, all that.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's like a 19-foot boat, I think. Dual axle trailer. You'll see it. I did okay. Got this thing set up, and as you can see, the boat's kind of right here in the foreground with us. So we finally
finally got this thing hooked up to do some towing. So we're gonna let you know kind of what we did, what my setup was, and how it did. We actually got some shots of it running down the freeway, so it actually surprised me a little bit. So you can kind of see the level here. What we're gonna do is, I guess I'll take the hitch off and then show you. This is about where we're riding at, the level here. What we'll do is we'll run video while I take it off while I take the boat off the truck, so you can see how much the back comes up or doesn't come up. And I'll let you know.
So what's the rear suspension setup again?
It's just the leaf springs, and I got airbags in front of the
Flip kit?
flip kit and with the airbags.
And what's the drop?
5.7.
Okay, so 7 in the rear.
Yeah.
You remember the company?
I don't. I have to go look.
eBay?
Yeah, it was off eBay.
Okay, so 5.7 drop, flip kit, C-notched, airbags. Yeah, we did the airbag videos like 2 or 3 videos back if you guys want to check that out. It's just little helper bags for the leaf springs.
For this right here.
Yeah, yeah, that's the reason why we did it. Okay, so Christopher's going to go ahead and jack the boat up, if you will, off of the hitch. And we can see kind of how it does.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. You can see here, it's coming up a little bit, I can see.
And we're off.
It didn't come up much. I mean, that might have been a 1/2 inch, guys. Maybe.
So yeah, the thing is, if I didn't put those airbags in there, it probably really would have sunk it down, because it was super bouncy before I put the airbags. And I could tell going down the freeway, it bounced nice. It wasn't really bottoming out or anything. It was actually worked out pretty good.
Yeah, we got some rolling shots, so I'll throw some in there for y'all.
So yeah, I'm happy with it, man. Like I said, it was a lot of work. And we had to air up the airbags just a little bit, but I had to air them up in like probably a month anyways. So they hold air pretty good. I barely ever have to fill them up. So I'm happy with it. So I mean, it's not like we're towing a whole lot, but it did okay. It was a little slow. But I don't have the springs in the wastegate, so most of the exhaust is just going out the wastegate. It's not really building any blues because I got to get it tuned still, which is going to be on another video. But hopefully that's going to be within the next month or two, because I have probably got 500 miles on it now. So I'm going to say it's broken. So I'll really get after here a little bit and get this thing tuned and really ready to go. We still got little things going on too with it. Still got to get the other seat belts in there, because those seat belts are a little too blue for my liking. So I got to put those on there. Power steering pump howls a little bit once it starts getting hot. So I'm wondering, I don't know if you guys remember the OG people that started watching at the very beginning. This had a power steering cooler on it for the Hydro Boost. And I deleted that, so thinking I didn't need it, but I'm wondering if that's why it's starting to howl, because when it's cool it doesn't make any noise, but as soon as the truck's been running for a while and it's hot, then I can hear it start to howl. So I think I'm going to put a cooler back in it. I don't think I have that factory one. I might have tossed that or had a hole in it or something, I don't know. But either way, they just sell the generic ones at AutoZone or whatever. I'm going to put one in there and just stash it kind of down underneath the battery, I think, up by the radiator somewhere. And hopefully that solves my howling problems. That's really, really annoying. Like I said, little things. Other than that, I mean, the list is so long, I can't think of everything. We're getting there. We're getting to make this thing a cruiser. I've been using it daily for some time now, for the past couple months, picking up the kids in it. It does okay. I haven't gone on a really, really long road trip. This was pretty long today, actually, when we went. This was down, you guys that are from here, this was down by, kind of out by the drag strip, by Dennis Chavez.
The airport?
Yeah, and we're out here at Rio Rancho, so that's probably a good, 10, 15 miles one way. Interstate, some was interstate, so we put it through its paces today, so. Otherwise, Gordon Tow's pretty good. I'm happy with it. And I think once I get some boost in there, it'll really wake this thing up and get it on down the road, whatever, I'll pull it behind it. So finally got my shiny ball all dirty now, so it's not just a showpiece.
Yeah.
So, it's good to go. Like I said, the setup's a B&W receiver and the B&W 9-inch rise hitch, so it's good stuff. I like it.
So next coming up is seat belts. And that's basically kind of the A-frame style seat belts for the back, because I think it just has lap belts originally in this 86, right?
Yeah.
And then the next big one that I'm really looking forward to is getting it tuned. Hopefully got someone cool that's going to tune it, but we'll see how that works out. So I'll let y'all know when we get there.
Yeah. I got to put this thing on the road for about 450 miles to go do that. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that yet. we'll see. Gotta make sure I'm in pretty good walking shape before I embark on that. Get some new shoes. But yeah, that's it. So if you guys are still here, man, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we're gonna keep doing it. We got some more projects coming up. I know we probably always say that, but we got some stuff in the works. I'm probably gonna sell my bike and you know, my Hayabusa, and then with that money, we're gonna get something cool. I'll take you guys for the ride. So yeah, stay tuned. Until next time, get some.